Hi, this is Erin here today with another yarn haul. I know I said I wasn't going to buy more yarn, but here I am again. um, this is going to be my last yarn haul for a while. I've just been buying things like crazy, and when I buy the yarn, I don't really have projects in mind that I want to do. So I think I'm going to do that going forward, just not buy any yarn until I have, kind of like a project in mind. But I'm not going to be buying much yarn for a while. Um, I've just had too much and I need to use what's in my stash. So I did go out this weekend and I got some yarn. I did have some projects in mind for these. So if you remember, I linked you to the teddy bear pattern I use to make my other teddy bear. He's actually not finished. I don't have him with me, but I made him out of red heart. The pattern actually calls for homespun yarn, and the homespun yarn color they recommend is earth, and they don't have earth anymore. It's discontinued. So I wanted to go and see if I could find like a color that was close to the earth color for a teddy bear, just because I like the look of it with the homespun yarn, because it gave it like a fuzzy texture, and I want to like attempt to make it. So I went to Michael's because I saw they were having a sale. They're having a sale on Homespun, Vanna, Caron Simply Soft, Impeccable, and a few other things, I believe. So I misread the ad, and the sale on the homespun yarn was 2 for $10, but it was on the smaller skeins. I thought it was the larger skeins. So I wanted to get the color Barley, and they don't have the color Barley in a large skein. I think it's the Thick and Quick they call a large skein. So I got this Thick and Quick homespun in the color Pearls because it kind of looks like a teddy bear color, and I actually got this for $5.99, which is actually cheaper than the sale, and it's the same price as a small one would be if it was just regular price. So I thought this was a better deal. And when I went to Michael's, I just I didn't have a really good time. So there were just people there being extremely rude. And you always encounter rude people when you're out shopping. That's just life. But these people that day were just like over the top. It was bad. There were just people blocking the aisles, their carts. They weren't letting people maneuver through the aisles. They were blocking things. These women were trying to find this color for a baby blanket, and you could hear their whole conversation just because they were shouting at each other. They were all in different aisles. It was just super annoying. I was looking at yarn, and some woman walked right in front of me. She didn't say excuse me. She just carried on doing her thing, getting her yarn. I just find that a little rude. I don't know if I'm overreacting to that, but I mean, that's not just craft store etiquette, that's kind of just life etiquette, but that might just be me. What really annoyed me was some woman hit me with her cart. Now I know she didn't mean to, but she didn't say excuse me, she didn't say sorry, and what really upset me was whoever she was with, a sister or, a friend, looked at me, and she didn't really like say it directly to my face, but I know it was direct towards me. She said, oh, she's like, all people have to say is excuse me. She's like, I don't know why everyone's in the middle of the aisles. And I wasn't really in the middle of the aisle. I was actually trying to make space for this woman to get through. So I kind of moved closer to the shelf so she could have room, but, that's what I get for being nice. So I actually just decided to leave because I couldn't even enjoy the sale with all these people just because they were making it like a miserable time. So I just, said I'm good here. So I left and I got my 40% off. So that was okay. So actually it was a good thing I left because I got 2 homespuns in the color Barley like I wanted at Walmart, and these were both, I believe, $4 per skein. So I actually got it cheaper than the Michael's sale. So maybe that was a sign to leave when people are being rude, because I would find it cheaper somewhere else. So I'm going to make teddy bears out of the homespun, hopefully. I know it's a difficult type of yarn to work with, but I want to try. So I actually went to another Michael's yesterday, and it was funny because I couldn't understand why so many people were out, and then I realized it was President's Day, and I don't have off school for President's Day where I go to school, so it was like 2 in the afternoon. It's like, why are so many people out? Like, it's a Monday. And then it hit me, it was President's Day. And there was still a sale going on. I mean, it's not the greatest sale, but it's a sale. And I've been wanting to try Loops and Threads Impeccable. It's actually coming up in a totally different color than it actually is. But this is a Kelly Green. I've just been hearing nice things about this yarn, and I want to try it out. And you get a decent amount here. So I think I'm going to make some hats, if I can get 2 hats out of that, or a scarf. And then I've never worked with Caron Simply Soft before, so I wanted to try it out. So this is the color Sage. And that's really pretty. I know this is like a thinner 4-ply yarn, but I want to try it out because I hear good things about this too. And these were both $3 a piece, but I had a coupon, so it made it $2.25 for this one and the Impeccable one. So that wasn't bad at all, I felt. Now, the real deal I got was at AC Moore yesterday. I got this big 1-pounder of a mill-end yarn. It's in this pretty yellow color. This actually looks like Caron Simply Soft. It's like exactly the same texture. I don't know if you can tell, but it looks to be the same texture. So I want to use this to make a baby blanket, so maybe I'll mix it with that Caron Simply Soft, or I have other yarn here to try and do that. And I got this for $3.15. These are normally $6.99 in AC Moore's Mill-End, bin, but they had a 55% off coupon for President's Day. So I said I was going to get this and use that on there. So that was an amazing deal, but it's not as good as the one I got over the summer. I found a Caron 1-pounder in a dark purple color. Why this one color was on sale, I don't know, but all the other colors were still the same price, $8.99. And I have no idea, but I got it for $2.50 on sale. So I got like a massive amount of yarn for a really good price. So that's what I'm going to do with that. Now I went to my local yarn seller today, and I haven't been there since December. I normally only get mill-ends because the yarn there is pretty expensive, even though it's really nice yarn. And they have a big bin section. They have tons of bins, maybe like 10 bins filled with mill-ends. And I got 2, and they're like, each mill-end is $3 a piece, whether it's really big like this or like tiny. So this is what I got. This teal color with like a silver thread running through it. Super pretty. It sparkles. I really like that. That was $3. I believe this is like a wool blend. I don't think it could be all wool. I'm not really sure, but it's definitely part wool because I can just tell by the texture. So that was super pretty. And then I also got this color here. It's a purple. I don't know if you can tell, but like running through it, it's like thread, like greens, blues, purples, like golds, and pink. Like, it's super cute. It's like a tweed almost. This was also $3. So I'm gonna make like hats with those two, like scarves. Maybe a scarf out of the purple one. So that's what I got, and I'm gonna keep you updated on projects I'm doing. I want to do a stash video soon, and I've actually been working on this baby blanket, and I'm really excited for that to be finished because it's over halfway done. It's for a couple of friends who are having a baby in August, so I want to give that to them if they have a shower or something. So My bear is almost done too. I just had to put on the legs. And I kind of just took out the nose and the eyes, because when I got those safety eyes, I decided I wanted those in instead. Even though this bear is probably going to be for me because he has a few mistakes in them. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.